Welcome to ELE Prasad Tech Zone. Now the topic is Spark history. We discussed earlier Spark architecture. Now we'll go ahead with the Spark history. So in the initial days, the Spark core, it was the center of Spark architecture. So it has some functionality like scheduling tasks, memory management, fault recovery, and communicating with the storage systems. So the fault recovery means in case of the failure, how do we recover the nodes or data? And communicating with the storage systems means, for example, data storing in the HDFS systems. How do we communicate? So this communication will be taken care by the Spark code. Scheduling of jobs, so that's you are aware, and memory management. So in the Spark core provides APIs to create and manipulate RDD collections, and RDD stands for Resilient Distributed Dataset. Generally, the RDDs are collection of items distributed across various compute nodes in the cluster and which can be processed in parallel. In the early development of Spark, Spark APIs, there were drawbacks. It was difficult to use complex operations and optimize the Spark processing, and developer had to write optimized code. Uh, Here is the Spark architecture, how it was initially there and later how these things are improved from here core to SQL engine and other libraries. So to optimize processing, Spark SQL engine was introduced, which has the Catalyst optimizer as well as the Tungsten project. This our Catalyst optimizer, it takes care of converting computational query into highly efficient execution plan. In case of Tungsten project, which is responsible for memory management as well as the CPU efficiency. Later, these high-level APIs like data frame and dataset APIs were introduced. So these can be so these high-level APIs are preferred over RDD APIs for data processing because these high-level APIs can be invoked from any of the domain-specific languages or Python, Scala, and Java. And other libraries like Spark Streaming, ML, Spark Graph are introduced. So which would be used for the different purposes like streaming kind of data and ML operations and graph kind of workloads would be used for the or these libraries would be used for the specific purpose in addition to the high level APIs. And now the Photon engine is introduced, which is most powerful to handle the complex ML and other data processing purposes. So comparing to the Catalyst optimizer. And generally Spark comes with standalone cluster manager, and also we can use the other cluster managers, Yarn, Mesos, and Kubernetes for the different workloads. And here in case of Spark, we have to take care of creating Spark cluster, set up Spark cluster to handle multiple workloads, and security should be taken care, and third-party products should be used in the Spark to handle multiple workloads. Actually, these are the main challenges in the Spark to work with the Spark data processing. We'll see how we can overcome these challenges and for the Spark. We'll see in the coming videos. Like, share, and subscribe to ELE Prasad Tech Zone.